warm welcome. You're watching the news with me, Anubhuti Gaul. Let's take a look at what's making headlines. A Kerala government official has said that a man admitted to Kerala's Kottayam Hospital's coronavirus isolation ward has died. The district medical officer attributed the death to septicemia and underlined the 72-year-old patient had not tested positive. He had been kept in isolation as a precautionary measure since he had come in contact with some coronavirus-infected people in Kottayam. Kerala has reported 17 of India's 81 confirmed coronavirus cases. State government officials are awaiting the initial coronavirus test results for the person. India's remaining two ODIs against South Africa in Lucknow and Kolkata have been called off amid the new coronavirus outbreak. The first ODI in Dharamshala on Thursday was washed out without a ball being bowled on Thursday. BCCI had announced the last two ODIs in Lucknow and Kolkata would be played behind closed doors, but with the fear of pandemic growing every day, it was decided to call off the tour. This is now the second international cricket series to be called off as COVID-19 fear has gripped the entire world. The Indian Premier League 2020 has been postponed till April 15th amid the deadly coronavirus, and there is a possibility that the tournament could be played behind closed doors. Team owners have suggested that the T20 league be pushed back by a couple of weeks amid the coronavirus outbreak, which has been declared a pandemic by the World Health Organization. India has banned visas till April 15th, and it would be impossible for the overseas stars to join the Indian Premier League. An employee of a leather manufacturing factory in Noida has been infected with a highly contagious coronavirus. The factory has been fumigated and sanitized, and all the employees, numbering around 700, have been kept under home quarantine. He has travel history to France and China and has been admitted to Safdarjung Hospital in Delhi, and his condition is stable now. The total number of infected people with coronavirus has climbed to 81 in India. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman today said that the Union Cabinet headed by Prime Minister Narendra Modi approved a rescue plan for Yes Bank as authorities look to prevent a broader banking crisis. She said that the state-owned State Bank of India, the country's largest lender, will take a 49% stake in Yes Bank. ICICI Bank said it would invest up to Rs 1,000 crores for a 5% stake in Yes Bank, which is the country's fifth largest private lender. Axis Bank, Kotak Mahindra Bank and country's largest mortgage lender, HDFC, will also buy stakes in the troubled lender. After over 7 months in custody, the government has released former Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Farooq Abdullah. After being released from detention, the leader said that I have no words today, I am free, I am free. He also added that I will not speak on political matters until everyone else is released. The Lok Sabha MP was detained under the Public Safety Act along with several leaders including his own son Omar Abdullah and PDP's Mehbooba Mufti on August 5th when the central government abrogated Article 370. That's all in this bulletin. Thanks for watching. The news and updates will continue on the other side.